Boom.
Hello,
Shocker.
surprise, happy spring break. Man, you know, I don't even know if spring breaks the rest of the country
Yeah,
or
probably not.
world.
It's probably not.
Is
to be
America
honest.
the only one that does spring breaks? And is this not the spring break? March is spring break month for
Yeah.
the entire country.
I feel like it is.
But this week, it's not this 1 week for everybody. So,
Yeah. What's up, guys? For y'all who don't know, we were just on a members only live stream, so you might see some members in here that were just watching us. But for y'all who are not, we wanted at least give y'all a live stream as well. I said on the community tab on Sunday that we might be doing some impromptu, just random live streams, and this is one of them. So.
just quick, my wife's waiting to go to dinner.
Is she really?
And yes, she is really. I may just leave Nick here and I'll take off.
No, heck,
But
dude, you were the one who came up with this idea.
I just wanted to take like 20 minutes and just hang out and say hi to everybody and know that just see how you're doing. Like, I don't think everybody across the country, across the world has spring break though.
Probably
It's
not.
not even spring for everybody. For people
Yeah.
like Harry in Australia, it's like summer, isn't it?
And Harry is like
Or fall.
the king on this channel. Like you mentioned him, like it's Harry. He's the one.
He's just Harry.
He's the one who he's the one from Australia. Like
He is the ultra
people
cool
might be from Australia, but
Yep.
Harry's the one.
dude. Mhm.
It's funny. I love this. Hobson, yeah, I gotta talk to Tom about that. Maybe Friday he might
Good to
react to Hobson because
Hobson?
that new song that came out was
Didn't we just have Hobson
today, but
released?
we might do another one because bro, his new song is like fire.
It's really
so.
good.
I don't know what new music's coming out this week, but if there's not a whole lot, then definitely we're doing some Hobson.
Leave Jansen. I don't even know how to pronounce that. I don't want to mess it up, but I think I did. Also from the Netherlands, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Isaiah, thanks for being here. People whose names are gray aren't members, but we welcome you. Thank you for being here. Look at all the members we have in here. This is crazy good. Cool. Love to see
Very
y'all.
cool.
Thanks for showing up. Thanks for all y'all being in the members live stream we just had now. If you're not, try to join membership.
Yeah, man.
It's there. We also have a new Suicide Boys tier. Daniel will tell you about Suicide Boys tier on Patreon every single week. A new Suicide Boys song popping out. But I just wanted to say hi. Tina, good to see you too. People that we wouldn't normally get to talk to in here. Ladybugs is here.
Become a member by clicking the third link in the description of this live stream, and you can become a member like
Matthew Davis, that is Tom. I'm not sure if I know you. But it's like, is that Tom? Hey, is that Nick? Right
It
there.
is.
Nick, good to see you.
that. Sure is.
Hey, shout out to my man Michael, who's probably not even watching here, but Michael,
Yes, Michael.
was as awesome and cool a guy as you can imagine. We had a problem with our dryer, you know, our washer dryer for our clothes, where the heating element burned out. Guy came out and replaced it, turned it back on, but he said your ducts that are going from the dryer all the way outside to blow out the vent, you know, are totally jammed. I said, well, that's probably because in the last 22 years, we haven't had anything done to them. And so Michael came out today. It was like his day off work. His company had him come out. I felt terrible. Jill felt terrible. But we
Yeah.
need to use our dryer. Like, I have clothes backed up for days. And he comes out. He's like, no problem. I got you. I'm going to do this. And stuff was flying out of that duct like just.
So
And I'm like, Michael, what kind of music you listen to, man? He's like, all kinds, man. I go Tom Petty. I go
Wow.
country. I go hip. I'm like, hip hop? You go some Juice WRLD? I'm all about it, man. I'm Juice WRLD. And so I told him about reaction therapy. He's like, no way. You got a YouTube channel? I said, yeah, I'm going to leave you some merch. So I had to go to work. And when he finished, Nick gave him a tumbler and a hat to
Yeah.
take with him. And supposedly he's going to check it out. If he's in here now, Michael, you need to say hi. Of course, Michael's going to
Anybody named Michael is gonna be like, "That's me, man."
Shout out to Michael. Great guy. Did an awesome job. Loved it. Thank you for being here. I would want him every time. That was pretty cool, though.
Yeah, definitely was. How's everybody doing? What's up?
How is
Call in.
everybody
Everybody
doing?
wants. Yeah, we were doing that. You want to tell them about what we did and what you want to do that here? What we were doing in the last live stream? Do you want to test it?
Yeah, sure. Ellen, spring break's a week in the States here. Typically 1 week in March all across the country, but down here in Texas, it's now. Yes, do it. Andrew, how do I turn off autopay? I have no idea. Mine has been on autopay from the beginning and I just haven't turned it off. So I think it's just to go into Patreon or YouTube and just turn it off. I mean, everybody seems to do it pretty easy if they want to. So I think you could just go in and click a button. Kat's going to call in for advice. Here we go. Come on, Kat. Nick's going to put the link up,
Yeah, I'll
Kat.
put the link in. Hold on. Just
Look,
a second.
This has got to go to 30 seconds with this many people.
30 seconds.
Like, how do you go? Okay, Nick, we have 15 minutes.
I thought you said
So
30.
1 minute. Okay, here we go. Okay, 30. We've already been in here like 7.
Where? Yeah, 7. You're right. Pretty right. I don't know how you guessed it so closely, but you were right. Saying 7 minutes. Tom's on it. Okay, I gotta put this link in the chat.
Oh man, y'all are the best. I just love seeing y'all. Thanks so much for all your support. Thank you to everybody who's left comments, even the negative ones. It humbles me. It makes me feel like I want to keep working harder and do the best I can. Tupac, Parker. Tupac. I know. We got to do more Tupac. Parker, talk to this guy right here. And talk to the people on Thursday when we do the live stream so that they request more Tupac. Telling you.
Okay, the link's up. Click
Young
that link
Manny.
if you want to join live. You can talk
Yes.
to us. It's pretty cool.
1 minute time limit. Nick sets the
Okay,
timer. You
somebody's
can
in
say
here.
whatever you want, ask what you want, as long as it's appropriate. Like it's got to be somewhat appropriate.
Okay, here we go.
Otherwise, we would just zip you off.
Oh,
Hello.
hey.
Hey.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Cool. So my question is, how do you tell family members to respect your boundaries when they don't listen?
Yeah.
Good question.
There's 2 different things to that. One is telling them, the other is them actually respecting you. So the easiest way is to say that, look, here's the bottom line on boundaries. Boundaries are a way to say this line in the sand I'm drawing, this barrier I'm drawing is going to help me be a better son, daughter, friend, coworker, person with you in life. So always keep it in your head that I'm actually saying this doesn't work for me or I need this to be different because it's going to help me be a better whoever to you. And if they don't like it, I get it. I understand. You just can't get upset if people don't like your boundaries or don't follow them. They may not respect them. And you have to know that if they don't respect them, then what are you going to do next?
Is it okay to no longer talk to them if
Yes.
they don't respect your boundaries?
Yes. But I would always leave the door open in case they want to talk. In other words, I'm always here. I can always talk about it. But right now, I think it's best that I don't engage with you until we can at least talk a little bit more about these boundaries. So yeah, it's okay to have space. I don't write people off forever. Like it's like if we need to talk later, we can. But right now, if you're going to keep stepping over the line,
I've had a lot of people come in and out of my life because I moved around a lot as a kid. So there was a lot of different family members that was just in and out. So over the time where the internet was created, you've got people coming in and just popping in and out. And so suddenly, the last 10 years, there's suddenly 50 people. And I'm like, I don't know any of you.
it's like,
so I'm learning, I'm learning how to deal with it.
yeah. Set your own boundaries. What works for you? I don't mean rules like, hey, you got to do it my way. It's just, I really need it to be this way in order for me to be the best person I can be.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for calling. Cool. I'm down.
You're the host, so you're supposed to ask who people are, like start the conversation.
Yeah,
I'm the
I forgot.
side
I
hustle
kind of
kid.
forgot that people can't see because I can see the person's name when they call in,
I
but
can't.
nobody else can. So
I don't know how Nick can see
I'll do
it.
better at that. I totally forgot that y'all can't
Yeah,
see
they're
people.
like, I don't have any idea who
I'll
was
mention
that?
it was Cat.
Oh, that was Cat. You gotta. I want to be able to know because
I got
I
you.
chat with people and then I'm like, I missed the chance to say thank you, Kat, for
Cool.
being a part of the channel.
All right, I'll do that from now on. This is new. Hey, this is a new thing we're doing.
I literally couldn't see anything. Of course, my contacts are out, but I couldn't see that there was even a name there. All right, who's next? Kat. Very good. Kat was very well spoken.
Yeah.
See that?
Did.
Like very clear, very concise. And sometimes you got to remember with boundaries. Click the link, by the way, if you want to talk for just a minute. With boundaries, it is always me saying, I'm drawing this line because it's going to help me be a better father to you. I'd say that to Nick. I know you might not like it, you might not agree. It's okay, but and I've suffered the consequence if you say I'm not going to talk to you. Get it? I understand that. I'm willing to do that.
I should have mentioned something about Alabama because she had an Alabama hoodie on.
Oh yeah, we're not really friendly with Alabama right when it comes to basketball, but we are friendly with Kat. That's so cool. Kat just jumped out and did it.
Who wants to be brave
You
like
did
Cat
not look
was?
nervous at all, Kat. Like, at all. %. Who wants to be the next brave soul to jump in?
You shouldn't be. Don't be scared. Everybody's like
Dude,
so
it's just
friendly.
us. Like, forget about everybody else. It's literally
somebody,
us right here.
somebody just listened
Just
to you.
chilling. Okay, here goes Nick. Let's see what he does.
Gosh, pressure. Can I ask what they're? Hey man, tell everybody your name before you start talking.
Tell everybody your name before you start. Wait, you guys can see me already?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's crazy. My name's Joey. They call me Joey.
Joey, good to see you.
I got a chair right here. I'm about to roll over. It's probably gonna sound bad. What's going on, guys?
Joey, love the setup. Look at the background, the lighting. Isn't that fire?
Yeah, I got you in the studio right now.
Nice.
Okay, Joey.
I was gonna ask you guys. Have you heard John? Is it Franciati? Franciati? No. You should definitely look into that. He was originally, they made a whole movie about him with Johnny Depp and everything. But he was originally in the Red Hot Chili Peppers to begin with. It's and the really good one is I like this one. It's either My Smile is a Rifle by John Franciati.
Got it. I'm gonna write
And then there's
Franciati down.
And then there's Your Smile from the Street or something. It's very good guitar. Very good. Okay. It's what actually got me into actually trying because I had a guitar laying just getting dusty, and I started doing live streams and just playing music, kind of like you guys were doing, reacting to people's music. But I don't do it anymore. Now I'm just kind of focused on trying to learn instruments and stuff, and I've been at it for a year.
Doesn't Joey look like an artist? He looks like a music artist. Just a look.
Yeah, I'm a writer, so I write a lot. Like I could say something like I wrote the other day. Let's just go back. Like I wrote one on the guitar. It was like, could I play it? I don't know if it would sound good.
I don't know if it'll sound good.
It won't copyright or nothing.
Try it. Look at that guitar.
All right, I'll take this cable off.
Yeah, what's that?
I'm not the best at it yet. It's finger style. So this might inspire some people. It's about my medical experience, really. So like it's pretty deep. All right, you guys got me shaking. Hold on. One pinch and won't hurt a bit. One pinch and won't hurt a bit. Nothing worse, seeing you turned to a monster. One pinch and won't hurt a bit. You won't be nervous when it kicks in. Well, apparently you will be nervous because
I love it.
I don't know if
The
you guys
monster
can heard
made
it.
me nervous.
Yeah. So yeah, it's about basically because I was diagnosed with bipolar, so like I kind of share my story a little bit while I write, and yeah.
Well,
I thought I'd share that, guys, with you.
I appreciate
you guys are awesome.
Number one, coming on. Number two, taking the risk to put your art out there. Number three, just for being so like he's a regular guy. That was really cool.
Yeah, my fingers were all over the place. I just started learning finger styles, so I was hitting all the notes wrong and stuff. Yeah.
No joke. Thank you.
All right, guys. I bet you guys have other people calling in though.
Yep, it's good to see you though, Joey. Thanks for doing it.
Yep. Take it easy, guys. You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
Nick
Joey.
didn't say anything there.
I was letting him.
I'm actually going to close my mouth because I talk way too much. I'm going to let Nick interview
No,
the
I was
next
trying to
person.
let him. I want to let people. We're talking all the time. I want to let people talk and say what they
Yeah,
want
I'm
to
going
say.
to step back.
Free, what's up? Gotcha. I'll look at that a little later.
Man, one pinch won't hurt. Well, he knows about them shots, man. Ain't fun to get shots sometimes. It hurts. Especially if you get nervous at all. No?
Then they like miss and you have to do it again.
Man. I'm not as big. I don't worry as much about shots. Like they're just kind of what they are. Kind of figure they're just a temporary pain. But some people like Tony really struggles with shots and giving blood, especially.
Man, I had a bad experience with blood one time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not fun all the time.
I got about 5 more minutes.
5-minute warning.
Down there. Ready. Let me make...
Maybe 1 or 2 more callers if we get them soon enough. Oscar, don't make comments like that, bro.
What happened to Oscar?
Hate to kick out members, but I'm gonna have to if stuff like that keeps happening.
There's a release tonight at 8 p.m. Central Time. That is TX2. Anybody ever heard of TX2? It's new. He emailed me. I had a back and forth with him. Really cool guy. It's kind of a mixture of I feel like punk and emo and hip hop and just kind of everything. And he has a pretty good following on YouTube. TX2 is the name, and the song is 2 Pills. About his relationship that he had, and it's pretty cool. It's about his relationship and yeah. Anyway, you can tell just by listening to it. I liked the song a lot when I heard it. I didn't listen first before I reacted, but I went ahead and just took a shot and reacted to it. So it's coming out tonight. He's bringing all his Discord people, all his social media people. So tonight, 8 p.m.
Okay, ready?
I'm totally ready.
Cool. Hello. Okay, tell your name. Obviously, we've seen you before, but still, for people who don't know you, say your name.
Hey, I'm Cheyenne.
Nice.
I don't know if y'all can actually hear me or not. My signal's kind of bad right now.
We can hear you.
Yep. 100% Cheyenne.
Yes.
Okay. So I actually have a question. How do you deal with social anxiety? Because obviously I experience it when I try to talk to y'all. Like I can't do anything, honestly. It's so hard for me to like meet new people or anything because I have such bad social anxiety.
I'm right there. I'm right there with you, Cheyenne. You might or may not think it, but I have the worst social anxiety of all time. So I'm totally with you. For me, I just have to realize that what other people say is none of your business. That's what Tom says. And like, you know, you can't let other people affect how you go about your day. Like a lot of times, like I've realized when I've tried to talk to people, like a lot of people are the same way. That but you're never gonna know unless you try, I guess. And a lot of people will feel the same way, I think. I mean, there's always people that are just extroverts that can talk to anybody, but most of the time, I think a lot of people have social anxiety and just kind of don't say it, but that's what I would say.
Yeah, it's hard for you to believe that, like I'm an introvert, honestly, but I think the two things I would tell people with any social anxiety is number one, try to recognize that you're dealing with whoever you're dealing with right in front of you. Like to stay with that person and always to have something that you can say. Cheyenne, you're super well spoken. Like you can't tell at all that you'd have any nervousness whatsoever. But the anxiety piece usually is because we make the moment bigger than what it actually is, whether it's a speech to 100 people or calling right now. And so the first is to recognize the person or people that you're with solely and what you're going to do. So I have a question to say or a comment to make or something that is really general that can fit with anybody and be able to step in, whether it's about the weather, whether it's about the sports, the day of the week. And then the second thing is before you talk, quietly, you don't have to do this out loud, but I always tell people to take a huge kind of 3-second in breath and a 3-second out breath. It's not like a, but it's just a deep breath in and out, really big.
Yeah.
And then speak right after you breathe out, because that's going to relax your body. It's the same as squeezing your fists and then loosening them. It kind of releases tension. The breathing thing will do that too.
So I'm actually not good at that either, because every time I'm told to squeeze my fist is because I'm giving blood, and I'm not good at that. I faint every time.
Don't do that. But also what you can do is pretend that the people you're with, like think about the people you're closest to that you don't get nervous talking to, like your loved ones or friends. Well, what's the reason they're any different?
So I actually get nervous around everybody. Like the first time I ever actually posted a singing video, I almost had a heart attack trying to tell Robbie that I did it.
Yep. Putting yourself out there.
He was like, "You did great. Like, calm down." I was over here like having a nervous breakdown, had to use my inhaler.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll tell you this. It's not even noticeable. And I don't think you even realize that, because sometimes how we feel inside is what we think people see.
Yeah.
Well, I really appreciate that. I am working on it. It's just really difficult for me because I get so nervous, but I appreciate that.
Easiest thing is to keep calling into this. Like if you did this every single week with us, by the time you were a few months down the road, it'd be completely different. I promise you.
Well, I appreciate that. And I'll let y'all go so somebody else can hop in, okay?
Always great to see you. Thanks, Cheyenne.
Thank you.
Love seeing in person.
It's nice to see y'all. Have a great day.
Cool. Bye. Happy Pie Day, everybody, by the way. It's Pie Day. Nick, Pie Day.
It is Pie Day.
Everybody got to eat some pie today. Blueberry is my thing.
Yeah.
Maybe some cherry. But it is Pie Day today, 3/14.
Got one more? Anybody real quick?
And then Friday, Patrick's Day? Friday.
This will be our last one.
Yeah, anxiety's tough. Anxiety can be hard, but the one way to work it out is to face it more. So it's to try not to avoid. I always tell people with anxiety, especially social anxiety, don't avoid social. Like, don't put yourself in it all the time and freaking yourself out, but always confront it.
Okay, last person.
Okay. Go.
Hello, please tell everybody your name.
I'm Abby.
Hey, Abby.
It's good to see you. Talk to us.
I don't know. I'm just like...
How's your day going?
It's going pretty good.
Good.
Yeah.
Nick has a question for you.
I was going to say, do you have anything to say to everybody watching?
Hi.
Anything
I don't know.
Good enough.
Okay, I'm leaving.
That was probably the biggest mic drop we've had.
Just hi. Oh no, Daniel in the member stream, he literally just waved and then left. But
he's like, "I'm leaving." Gone.
Thank you, Abby, for calling in. I know it's not easy sometimes to talk, but thanks for at least
no kidding.
the courage enough to the call-in at all.
Yeah.
Think, okay, one more person if somebody does it really fast.
Yeah, I'm sure you can do it without a video. You don't have to show yourself. Turn the camera.
I think it'll let you. Maybe not though.
Thank you, Liev. Is it Liev or Leave?
I don't know. No idea.
Be a really good golfer name. Oliva. Absolutely. We react to NF's new album when it comes out, you think? Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know though. You know, that guy kind of is not very good though. Kidding. Obviously. We will. Obviously.
Obvi.
Cal, you should call in again then.
Juice WRLD Inner Peace, Young Manny. I don't know. I don't know if we could do that. Is it released or unreleased?
That's always the question.
That's always the question.
It's not that scary. Come on. Okay, one more person. Who is it? Who is
It is not. Talking to us. Like, don't look at your screen. Don't look at anything else.
Hello, it's a black screen,
chat.
but
It's
can
a
you say your
voice.
name? Tell us your name. And we cannot hear.
Can't hear.
It's
Today
a black
it's not
screen.
a request. Thursday's request stream, y'all.
I'm not gonna touch
I love
anything
the,
because I'm afraid it'll mess up the stream if I
Juice's
do. So.
upcoming album, is that happening?
Yeah, I don't know
Loading?
when.
Is that happening?
But who is on the screen?
Ever do an Eminem your list? And Anon, that is a great question. I would like to do that. Your list of Eminem. This person
David,
is just a listener.
David broke the you broke the stream. Can you end it?
Drifting, Wyatt, yes.
David, if that's you, if there's a way like you can either end it and call back or just
Can't
end
wait
it
for Juice
because
WRLD. Can't wait for NF. New albums coming out. Cannot wait. Friday is our new release day. So every Friday we're trying to release some kind of new song that comes out.
Yeah.
And every other Friday is a podcast.
Oh, it's not you? Oh, it's Janchi? Janchi, is there a way you can like end it and call back? Or because I'm afraid if I touch it, it's gonna like the stream's gonna just break. So
Yeah, I gotta go.
Okay.
Yes, Mom.
okay, Janchi just ended. Sorry that it's bugging. That sucks. For y'all who care, I will have my I did on my sports channel, I did my bracket for the NCAA tournament. I will have that video out hopefully later tonight.
Favorite NFL album? Got to be probably The Search, honestly. For me. Was Nate on The Search? That was my favorite song ever. But that Search song was crazy. Crazy.
Okay, somebody's right here. This will be the last
Okay,
one.
Last one. Tell us
It's
who it's going to
Janchi
be.
again. Let's see. Okay, Janchi, talk to us.
Wendy wants to hear Eveline's accent. Janchi, talk. What's up?
We cannot hear.
You just can't hear. Janchi, just talk.
There we
quiet.
go. I heard
Oh,
something.
We heard it. Hear anything?
Don't.
Janchi, you can't hear.
Janchi, I can hear you kind of, but I guess you can't hear us.
That's too funny. What is that token?
I can hear movements. I just can't. Hello? We can see you now. Can you hear us?
Do you see me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, hey.
Nice. What's
What's
your
up?
name? Tell
I don't
everybody
know.
your name.
I thought it wasn't me. My name is, or it's my nickname, Zizo.
Diesel. Nice.
Can you spell
Diesel.
that? Yeah,
Yes.
I come from all the way from Egypt.
Wow.
Egypt.
That's so cool.
Oh, I'm loving this.
Yeah, I I actually used to watch you ever since you had like 1K subscribers. I didn't actually think you would grow, but you actually grew a lot.
Dang.
Appreciate the
That's awesome.
confidence,
I like
Diesel.
watching your reactions. Yeah,
See,
I'm actually
that
really anxious. Not gonna even lie. I'm extremely anxious,
look, it's just me. Talk
especially
to me.
that English is not my
You talking great
first
English.
language.
I love to hear your accent, where you're from. Tell us, like, what's it like there? I
Really?
want to hear about Egypt.
Uh, it's great. I'm here. I'm doing medicine at the moment,
Oh, wow.
so I'm just studying all the time.
Oh,
Nice.
I'm not doing anything. Yeah, but
well,
yeah,
What's
I'm
the
actually a
temperature?
Juice WRLD fan as well as an NF fan.
Nice.
mm-hmm.
So
What? Do you have a question you want to ask or a
I
statement to
as I
the
was
world?
saying, no, it's um, what made you start this whole reaction thing? Because at first, when I used to, I'm a Juice WRLD fan, and I really like listening to Juice
Yeah.
WRLD as well as NF, and they really talk about so many mental health topics, which I really related to in a point in my life. And when I saw one of your videos at first, I didn't really believe that, oh my God, a therapist actually reacting to these videos and can actually, you know, tell us that a whole, you know, things behind mental health and suffering and, addiction and things like that, which I actually found really fascinating. And one of the things that made me become a regular viewer of your channel. So you actually really filled a really rare niche that no one really did. And actually, thank you for that. I really love watching your videos. I really enjoy them and I really learn from them a lot.
Thank you
That's
so much. You
awesome.
know, what's funny about that? We filled the niche, which we kind of realized later, but we weren't trying to fill a niche. We were trying to have fun over Christmas break and hang out. And Nick was trying to edit and create videos. And he said, "Hey, you're a therapist, so why don't you listen to this music you've literally never heard before and just talk about what you hear?" And I'm like, "Okay, I'll do that." And I love talking about mental health. And I was listening to some of the music like Juice World, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can stand this music. And then pretty soon it's like, wow, I actually kind of like this music.
Yeah.
And I started listening to it, and we
Yeah.
we did it by accident. And then all of a sudden we realized there's not really any of this out there.
Yeah.
So you're right.
Yeah, one of the first videos I actually watched you was your reaction to Burn, which is one of my extremely favorite
Burn,
songs of
burn,
Juice
That
WRLD.
was
burn.
a
I was
terrible
actually kind
video
of sad
too.
because the
Thanks,
quality.
Nick.
No, like
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
the quality was
I
so
was
bad.
really sad. Yeah, I was really sad about the quality. I was
We
actually really sad because it's one of my favorite songs, and I really wanted to see a
do it
therapist
again. We should
perspective.
re-upload it. We
But
should
it
do
was
it again.
actually a great video.
But doesn't it prove the
But yeah,
point that we really weren't trying to put this big production
Yeah.
on? Because we had no equipment that was any good.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, just for
Yeah.
you, I want to be able to go back and do Burn again
Yeah.
and listen to it and just do a whole brand new one.
Yeah. Seriously, like we'll do that.
Yeah, I'm really happy to have this conversation with you. I really did not think I would have a full-on conversation with you like that.
Well, we
I
are
think most people are
happy.
just anxious and are afraid to talk, which I am
Yeah.
right now, by the way. But yeah.
I know, but it's just us.
Yeah.
It's just Tom and Nick. No big deal.
Yeah, I
We're
know.
we're just normal people.
Thanks for calling in. I appreciate it.
May I ask a question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. What got you into
Say that one more time.
what got you into therapy? Why did you decide to,
No idea. Well, I studied psychology in college, and then I went and got a real job
Do
and
therapy.
didn't like it at all. And I worked in an office, and I realized I want to go do something else. And I went to graduate school for psychology, and I fell in love with it. So I wanted to I knew I wanted to work with people and talk to people and be around people. But honestly, I didn't know what it was going to be like till I got into it. So honestly was partially I had to do it because I had a psychology degree, and then partially it was I really love talking with and working with people, and so it grew from there.
Mm,
As
that's
testament
interesting.
to Mary Stevens, who's
Can
in
I
the
ask
room
one
right
last
now. My
question?
mom is in the room. Did you see
It's
that?
all that.
She could tell you.
Hmm. Can I ask one last question?
One more, yes.
Yeah. I think you know something or a term called derealization, which you might have heard, which is like detachment, dissociation. I don't know what it is,
Mm-hmm.
but like I want you to talk about it.
Man, you're opening up in a big old book right there. You should go listen to our podcast, by the way, that we did with Season, who
No,
worked
no,
with
no,
Juice World, and he talked about
you have a
depersonalization,
podcast?
derealization. So, yes,
Yeah.
Reaction Therapy podcast out on YouTube now. Go subscribe. And we interviewed
Oh
Season,
wow.
who did Hide with Juice World, and he talked about that very topic. The main thing I want to tell people is there are times, two things. Number one, there are
I'm
times
definitely gonna see
that
it.
stuff creeps up when there is a lot of using or substance use that goes in. And then secondly, it can pop up with trauma
Mm,
that's happened from the past. And when that happens, you have to be able to understand what the symptoms and the triggers are to it, and a way to ground yourself so that you're not drifting off in a bunch of different directions, feeling like you can't get your bearings. So that's what
mm,
mental health can help you do. Be able to have coping skills that ground yourself whenever you experience kind of these other
mm.
feelings of being detached from reality. There's a lot more to it. It's more of a book. We should do a podcast on that
Mm.
because it's a much more than just a quick answer.
Mm.
Anyway, thank you for being
Thanks for
here.
calling in.
Mm. That's interesting. It was
All
nice
right.
talking to you. I'm
It's
really
so
happy
good talking
to
to
have
you.
this conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right, we got to let you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think Jill's downstairs saying, time to go. Hey, I love all of y'all. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here today. Thanks for being a part of the live stream. We need to pop in later this week and do some more live streams. I'd love to just do pop in live streams like this. Nick, let's try to do it.
Do you know any Christian audiobooks off the top of your head?
Audiobooks? Depends on what topic you want.
Just Christian audiobooks.
Well, I mean, I love topics from John Eldridge, and Stacey Eldridge's wife. He did Wild at Heart. She did Captivating. So he's always really good. Stephen Arterburn is a good one as far as marriage goes, at least for me. So yeah, DM me if you want other recommendations of audiobooks Christian wise. I can do that as well.
Cool.
There's also Christine Uncle's my favorite Christian singer, who is on the channel Reaction this week, In Your Eyes. Peter Gabriel's old song from the 80s. She has a podcast that is really good to listen to as well.
Cool. All right, we'll pop in probably one more time this week
Thank
to
y'all.
do another one of these. So be back. Just be ready for it. Have notifications on.
Love y'all.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next Reaction Therapy.